Damian Lillard might actually be done with the Portland TRAILBLAZERS. About 2 days ago, we first got this report from Shams, quote, "Sources, the Portland TRAILBLAZERS are leaning towards shutting down All-Star Damian Lillard for the season's final 9 games. The franchise is seriously considering taking precautions as Lillard deals with calf injury and the team is 3.5 games out of playing tournament race." Another season, another failed operation by the Blazers front office. Objectively speaking, Damian Lillard is one of the most loyal players in the NBA right now, despite the disappointing front office. Now, if we look at this report by Shams here, it's not hard to tell that the season for the Blazers is once again over early, as there's no chance for them basically to get into the play-in tournament. So again, the big question is here, will Damian Lillard be traded this offseason? In today's video, we'll be talking about all the information we have on Damian Lillard and the Blazers and discuss the possibility of the Blazers actually moving on from Dame this offseason. So without further ado, let's roll the intro.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match.
Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here back with another video. If it's your first time watching, I cover news and reports for every single team in the league. If you want the latest basketball news and rumors in your feed, all you're gonna do is to leave a like and subscribe so that you won't miss any of my future upload. Let's start the video by talking about some latest information we have on Dame according to Shams. Now, since Shams reported all the news on TV and YouTube is going to give me a copyright claim if I post the footage here, I'm just going to summarize everything really quick for you guys. The first key point here is Shams has been told Damian Lillard is basically out for the entire season. The Blazers had 9 games left last weekend and they decided to sit him out. Now, as we mentioned previously, Dame is dealing with a calf injury. But the thing to notice here is, I think the bigger reason is because the team is now 4.5 games away from the last place in the playoffs and there's only 8 games left. So basically, they're giving up the entire season. However, don't forget the fact that the Blazers still have this year's lottery protected first round pick, so the truth is they have an incentive to get into the lottery, keep the pick and see if they can get lucky and maybe get into the top 3 or 5, and if that happens, they can use the pick to either draft or trade. But what really shocked me and everybody else is that Shams indicated that Dame might have already played his last game as a Blazer. Now, if we look at every angle about this whole situation, this makes perfect sense. You have to at least think about the fact that Dame is likely done with the Portland TRAILBLAZERS, and here's why. As of right now, Dame is 32 years old and will turn 33 in July. This is the second consecutive year that Portland missed the playoffs, so really, we have to ask what is next for the Blazers. And don't forget, Portland is giving Anthony Simmons a huge bag, so that's a clear indication that he might be the first option if Dame gets moved this offseason. Without a doubt, I think there's going to be some very serious conversation this offseason. If the Blazers can go all in and build a legit championship team, the Dame trade is officially on the table. Now, take a look at this article here by Bleacher Report, titled NBA Teams That Need a Full Rebuild This Offseason. And yes, you guessed it right, the Blazers are number 3 on this list. As of right now, Portland has a 32-42 record and is the 13th seed in the West. Ever since the team made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals back in 2019, it seems to me that all the front office has been doing is avoiding luxury tax these past 2 years. And then these next 2 seasons, the Blazers were eliminated in the first rounds, and then last year they had a 27-55 record and missed the playoffs. For Dame, he gave everything he got. Ever since he got drafted back in 2019, Dame single-handedly carried this franchise. And if you ask me, I honestly think that the hiring of Chauncey Billups is a complete joke. Despite all these, you never hear Damian Lillard complain a single bit. Now, let me remind myself and you guys one more time. Damian Lillard isn't any typical aging veteran. Rather, he's still one of the best players in the league right now. This season, Dame is averaging 32.2 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 7.3 assists per game, while shooting 37.1% behind the arc. And I mean, of course, the Blazers gave Dame the highest priority, no matter if it's from a financial perspective or locker room presence. These past 11 years, Dame is no doubt the core of this Portland franchise. Many believe that Dame is going to end his career in Portland and become one of the only players in the league that represent the city of the team, but if you ask me right now, I think this is the end. Without a doubt, it has nothing to do with Dame. Aside from the insane stats I talked about earlier, Dame had 15 40-plus games and had one game where he scored 71 points, knocking out 13 three-pointers. While the Blazers are once again having a failing season, Dame's performance is still elite. And earlier, reporters asked Dame if he's interested in rebuilding with the team. He didn't answer the question directly, but he said when it comes to his age, players are not interested in rebuild. Again, Dame is already 32 years old, and you have to ask how many good years does he have left.
To be honest, I would love to see Dame go to a different team and have a legit chance to compete for a championship.
Because in my opinion, Dame deserves so much better. Dame has a cap hit of $45.6 million next season, and I think that number is totally manageable for a team that wants to contend. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. Let me know what you guys think about this Damian Lillard trade that might happen this offseason. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a subscribe and follow me on social media with all the links in the description box down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.